Hello, my name is Victoria Rivas, and today I will be answering a few questions for American Government A, and it is a high school class. The first question I was asked to answer was, why do you think everyone should study government? Well, I think everyone should study government because everybody lives in a government, and everyone needs to know what type of government they live in and what is going on in their country or their city. The next thing that I want to talk about is pluralism and elitism. Pluralism, by definition, is a system in which two or more states, groups, principles, sources of authority, etc. coexist. So this pluralism brings out elitism, and it is I guess you could say it's a political philosophy. It's like an affirmation of diversity within a political body, and I guess it is seen to permit the peaceful coexistence of different interests and lifestyles. And pluralism can be good, but it also has its downsides. One of its downsides to it is that it brings out elitism and discrimination. The next question is, what are the core values and beliefs that led to the American Revolution? Well, in the early 1700s, the colonists got treated horrible by the British because they lived under their government, and they had no liberty or freedom. And then one day they finally said enough is enough and declared their independence, and they created their own government, wrote the Constitution based off the Magna Carta, and yeah. Another question is, why is it important for citizens to engage in democracy? One way for people, it's important because, like I said, everybody lives in a government, and you get to choose who you want to represent your country, who you want representing your country, and whose ideas and opinions you agree with the most. So one way of doing that is by voting. Like I said, they vote who they want to represent their country, state, or city. And next, I'm going to talk about the separation of powers. And the separation of powers, I honestly think it's so that people don't, or the governors don't get corrupt, and no one has too much power, no one has too little power. Everyone has equal amounts of power, and they aren't, it prevents tyranny and corruption. So, yep.